Welcome to a comprehensive look at Rajasthan's living landscape. Today, we are opening the State Conservation Audit to explore a detailed ecological dossier. It is a journey through one of India's most fascinating environmental defense systems. Rajasthan constantly defies its reputation as a barren desert. Despite an arid reality where 61.11% of the land is desert area with scanty, erratic rainfall and widespread xerophyte vegetation, the state is a living oasis. By blending ancient geography with aggressive modern conservation, Rajasthan supports a highly protected biological network. This robust framework includes 3 national parks, 5 tiger reserves, 27 wildlife sanctuaries, 37 conservation reserves, and 2 Ramsar sites. The state's biodiversity follows a distinct ecological gradient. In the northwest, the desert ecosystem sees 0 to 30 centimeters of rainfall, featuring xerophytes like cactus and danda thor, and wildlife such as the Godawan, chinkara, and desert fox. Moving diagonally, the Aravalli ecosystem receives 50 to 80 centimeters of rainfall. Here, you'll find subtropical evergreen and dry deciduous vegetation, home to wolves, palm civets, and sambar. The eastern plains also receive 60 to 80 centimeters of rain, supporting sal, teak, and palash trees, alongside the Siberian crane and painted stork. Finally, the southeast Hadoti ecosystem boasts the highest biodiversity density, with 80 to 120 centimeters of rainfall, teak forests, alligators, Gangetic dolphins, and otters. According to the ISFR 2023, Rajasthan's total recorded forest area is 9.64%, covering 32,921 square kilometers. This is divided into 3 administrative categories. Reserved forests make up 36.95%, offering absolute protection with a 100% prohibition on grazing and cutting, with the highest concentration found in Udaipur. Protected forests cover 56.43%, allowing regulated access and limited local exemptions, mostly concentrated in barren. Unclassified forests account for 6.62%, offering open access with no grazing prohibitions, largely found in Bikaner. Vegetation is geographically distributed as 58% tropical doke, 28% dry deciduous, 7% tropical teak, 6% tropical thorny, and 1% subtropical evergreen. This delicate balance faces a complex threat matrix, ranging from localized issues to statewide challenges, and from gradual degradation to rapid impacts. Threats include desertification, surface and groundwater shortages, and scanty rainfall patterns. Additionally, deforestation and mining in the Aravallis, poaching, urbanization, and increasing human-wildlife conflict place immense pressure on specialized species. This reality demands aggressive, multi-tiered conservation strategies. To combat these threats, Rajasthan utilizes a dual defense framework. In situ conservation, the wild defense protects wildlife in their natural habitat through 3 national parks, 5 tiger reserves, 27 wildlife sanctuaries, 37 conservation reserves, and 4 Ramsar or wetland sites. Ex situ conservation, the managed defense, protects wildlife outside their natural habitat. This network features 7 deer parks, 5 modern biological parks, and 5 zoological parks, notably including the Jaipur Zoo, established in 1876. The state's crown jewels are its 3 national parks. Ranthambore, the land of tigers in Savai Madhopur, became a Project Tiger site in 1974 and a national park in 1980. Famous for doak trees and the legacy of Tigress Machli, it is the foundational reserve. Koledo Ghana in Bharatpur, a bird's paradise, was established as a national park and Ramsar site in 1981 and a UNESCO heritage site in 1985. Featuring the Ajan Dam and Encha grass, it was the workplace of Dr. Salim Ali and a historic haven for Siberian cranes. The newest haven is Mukundra Hills, spanning Kota and Chittorgarh. Becoming a national park in 2012 and a tiger project in 2013, its teak forests protect tigers and Gagroni parrots. Over 50 years, Rajasthan has successfully escalated the presence of its apex predator through 5 tiger projects. Starting with Ranthambore at 1,530 square kilometers in 1974. Sariska followed in 1978, expanding into the Aravallis with 1,213 square kilometers. Mukundra Hills added 1,135 square kilometers in the Hadoti region in 2013. Ramgarh Vishdhari, known as the delivery house of tigresses, was added in 2021 spanning 1,496 square kilometers. The newest frontier is Dholpur Karoli, established in 2023 at 599 square kilometers, with the Kumbhalgarh Tiger Reserve currently proposed. Beyond terrestrial predators, Rajasthan shields incredible avian havens. Alongside Koledo's focus on Siberian cranes, Sambhar Lake, designated in 1990, focuses on kurja and flamingos. New sites proposed for 2025 include Khichan in Falodi for kurja cranes, and Manar in Udaipur for the black-necked stork and Eurasian crane. A critical highlight outside the Ramsar network is Band Baretha in Bharatpur. Situated on the Kukund River, it acts as a vital home of birds. The state also maintains highly specialized biological havens. In the desert expanse, the massive 3,162 square kilometer National Desert Park in Jaisalmer and Barmer protects savan grass, chinkara, and critical Godawan breeding centers. For the dense canopy, Sita Mata Sanctuary in Pratapgarh is high biodiversity teak forest known as the land of cheetahs, sheltering rare flying squirrels and pangolins. The aquatic corridor is anchored by the National Chambal Sanctuary, spanning 5 districts to protect critically endangered gharials, crocodiles, and gangetic dolphins. Finally, the deep Aravalli ridges of Kumbhalgarh Sanctuary in Udaipur and Pali protect Indian wolves, integrating wildlife with the historic Ranakpur Jain temple. Supplementing these massive parks is a decentralized micro-network defending local ecology. This includes 37 conservation reserves. Shahbad in Barren is the largest, while Beed Muhana in Jaipur is the smallest, with Jodhpur district holding the maximum concentration of 7 zones, including the Khichan Kurja Crane Haven, alongside the Javai Band Leopard Haven in Pali. There are also 33 hunting prohibited areas, where Kotsar Samvatsar is the largest and Kanak Sagar is the smallest. A critical state focus is the Godawan, or Great Indian Bustard, the state bird since 1981. Its critically threatened population faces existential pressures from shrinking Lathi series habitats, anthropogenic encroachment, and naturally low breeding rates. To ensure its survival, policy release valves have been enacted. These include artificial hatching centers in Ramdevra and specialized breeding centers in Sausan, sharing habitat with the state animal, the chinkara, all backed by the strict enforcement of the Godawan Conservation Act of 2014. To transform abstract biodiversity into civic pride, Rajasthan utilizes a decentralized identity strategy. All 33 districts have been assigned 33 unique ecological mascots. For example, the Godawan in Jaisalmer, the peacock in Bhilwara, the Sambhar deer in Alwar, the otter in Kota, the cheetal in Jaipur, the wild chicken in Siroi, the crocodile in Barren, and the Gagroni parrot in Jalawar. Together, this forms Rajasthan's holistic conservation shield. At the core are apex and flagship species like tigers, leopards, and the Godawan. They are supported by infrastructure like national parks and biological parks, guided by policy frameworks such as the State Forest Policy of 2023. This is all underpinned by grassroots and community incentives, like the Amrita Devi Bishnoi Award, Van Dhan Yojana, and community reserves. By protecting apex species at the top, an umbrella effect secures the entire downstream ecosystem, forests, and vital water sources. This is Rajasthan's long game. It represents a massive transformation from a historical hunter's paradise into a global conservation benchmark. Through aggressive afforestation to revive the Aravalli belt, expanding apex habitats to new frontiers like Dholpur Karoli, and balancing human populations through ecotourism and community integration, the state is securing its natural heritage. A heritage as resilient and enduring as the state flower itself, the Rohida. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment if you enjoyed this quick revision.